Welcome to another episode of our Configuration Management Explanatory Series. In this episode, we are going to go over the CM-4 Impact Analysis. But as always, your support is very much appreciated. And one free and easy way to contribute and support the channel is by subscribing to help grow the channel if you haven't done so already. Additionally, don't forget to give the like button a hit or a smash and ring the notification bell to stay updated whenever I release new videos. Thank you, and let's dive right in. Security Impact Analysis, SIA. SIA involves the organization analyzing changes to the information system to determine potential security impacts prior to change implementation. Pre-implementation analysis. That is, the organization must analyze the potential security impacts of changes before they are implemented. This involves understanding how the proposed changes might affect the system's security posture. The next one here is review of proposed changes. All proposed changes to the information system must be reviewed to assess their security impact. This review should be thorough and consider all possible implications for the system's security. Now, the next one here is approval of significant changes. Now, significant changes to the system must be approved by designated organizational official. This ensures that those with the appropriate authority and understanding of the system's security requirements are involved in the decision-making processes. So these are some of the things that the security impact analysis or the impact analysis in Ref 5 is aiming to achieve for this control. Additionally, the documentation aspect of this is very, very important. The results of the security impact analysis must be documented. This documentation helps in maintaining a record of why changes were made in the first place, what their expected impact was, and any security consideration that were taken into account. Now, this control in Ref 5, 53 Ref 5, is selected for all the three baselines, the low, moderate, and high, and also the privacy control baseline. So this control is one of the controls that are also considered a privacy control. Now, let's read the control requirement explanation for CM4, the impact analysis in 853 Ref 5. CM4 impact analysis. The control, that is the objective here, analyze changes to the system to determine potential security and privacy impacts prior to the change implementation. Now, let's look at the discussion of what the control requirement is. Organizational personnel with security and privacy responsibilities conduct impact analysis. Individuals conducting impact analysis possesses the necessary skills and the technical expertise to analyze the changes to systems as well as the security or privacy ramifications. Impact analysis include reviewing security and privacy plan, policies and procedure to understand control requirements, reviewing system design documentation and operational procedures to understand control implementation and how specific system changes might affect the control, reviewing the impact of changes on organizational supply chain partners with stakeholders, and determining how potential changes to a system create new risk to the privacy of individuals and the ability of implemented control to mitigate those risks. Impact analysis also include risk assessment to understand the impact of the changes and determine if additional controls are required. This control has two control enhancements. The first enhancement here is the separate test environment, which is self-explanatory because you have to have a separate testing environment to test any proposed changes before you implement those changes in the production environment. And enhancement 2 is talking about verification of control. This is after you have implemented the control, you verify that all the impacted controls are implemented correctly or readjusted correctly in order not to introduce any unnecessary control, weaknesses into the system. Moving on, what are some of the importance of security and privacy impact analysis? The CM-4 control is crucial for ensuring that changes to the information system do not introduce new vulnerabilities or compromise existing security measures already in place to protect the system. By conducting security and privacy impact analysis, organizations can, number one, identify potential security issues before they are introduced into the system, make informed decisions about whether to proceed with the changes or not, maintain a robust security posture even as the security evolves. And also, impact analysis is an essential part of the overall configuration management processes, helping to ensure that changes are implemented in a controlled and secured manner. And finally, this control, that is the CM-4, the impact analysis, contributes to maintaining the integrity, confidentiality, and availability of the information system. Moving on. Now, let's look at the control assessment approach. To ensure the proper implementation and optimal performance of this CM-4 control, addressing both the design and operational effectiveness, we take the following steps. Obtain and examine the organization's policy and procedure, that is the -1 control, related to configuration management and impact analysis. Ensuring these documents define the process for analyzing changes, identifying security impact, and documenting the result. Interview key personnel and stakeholders. Conduct interview with personnel responsible for configuration management, including system administrators, security officers, and members of the Configuration Control Board, CCB. Verify their understanding of the CM-4 control requirement and their role in this process. Make sure the members understand the need for a security impact analysis. And also, examine change management records. Review records of the changes to the information system. Look for documented security or privacy impact analysis for each change. Ensure that significant changes have been reviewed and approved by the appropriate organizational official. A lot of time, to verify that these controls are in place, you have to make sure you review the change, change ticket, change request, and then make sure that it goes through the appropriate approval and the testing before, and make sure you have the security impact or the privacy impact review that was conducted, in order for these changes to be implemented. And if it's a significant change, this is a more reason why you should pay close attention to any significant change, because any significant change can fundamentally alter the security posture of the system. So make sure the security impact or the privacy impact analysis has been properly documented, and approved before the testing was carried out. And the testing should be carried out in the test environment and test to make sure that it has no adverse effects on the system before it is being moved into production environment. That's it for this episode. Please do like, subscribe, share, and comment on this video so that the YouTube algorithm will expose these videos to lots of people who could potentially benefit from these videos as well. Our next episode will be on CM-5, Access Restriction for Change. See you in the next one. Remember, keep chasing your greatness and never stop believing in yourself. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.